Looking ahead, I wanted to talk about, and then we'll get to questions in the chat. So if people have them, throw them in there. Looking ahead after that first round of the women's 4-meter hurdles, I want to talk about that race because obviously Muhammad, McLaughlin take care of business in their opening heat. So we'll see them again on day number 4. We'll see them again on day number 4 in the semis. And they've already posted the start lists for that. And Muhammad's going to be in heat 1, McLaughlin in 2, and then Bowl in 3. So the 3 big names are in 3 separate heats. But that first round, to me, Muhammad goes sub 54 and looked really good, looked technically sound the whole way through. Felt like she really wanted to get a good solid effort out of it. Bowl and McLaughlin just were in cruise control, it felt like, and were especially cruising in the last 20 meters. Did you get anything out of this first round as it pertains to who you think ultimately is going to win and what type of time we're going to see?
I think the main thing I got out of this round was the quote that came out of Sydney McLaughlin after her first race, where they asked her about pressure. It's like, do you feel any pressure? And she said, "Pressure is an illusion," which is a great quote. That's t-shirt.
Put that on
material.
a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
Right? That's
yeah.
PR. Prelim time is PR time type level of quoting. Pressure is an illusion.
Did she stare right at the camera when she said it? Brought to you by New Balance.
When you hear someone say that, you just feel like, oh man, you're right. I'm a piece of shit. Like, damn, she's like, she's got it under control. Her head is like in the ultimate best place it could ever be when you're saying lines like pressure is an illusion. Because let's be honest, there is a lot of pressure on her. World record holder, trying to win her first global medal. Like everyone is.
NBC camera crew is at her family's house. She's got one of those. You've seen that for the other events.
They're crowning her as the best, even though she's never actually won the best event, right? The global championship. So she feels like everyone has put the cart before the horse with her career, right? Anointing her yet. And she's like, well, I need to win first before you can anoint me. So there's a lot of pressure to be who they want her to be. And she's had the pressure since she was 16, right? So I feel like by now she can laugh at the pressure. She's like, pressure, like you guys were interviewing me after like the heat 1 of the New Jersey like sectional round where I ran a hurdle, right? So
well, it makes me think back to 2016 when most people heard about her and when she qualified at the Olympic trials and she was asked on camera how she felt. I feel like I'm going to throw up. That's what she said. And so she acknowledged the pressure back then and how big of a stage it was. And it's interesting to see the evolution now to where she's at. It's tough though. The position that she's in is tough because yes, she's a world record holder. Yes, she's the favorite, but she's also competing against the person who's the second fastest in history, who's won a series of gold medals, and Femke Bowl, who's 7 all time, I think, has run the 7th fastest 4-meter hurdle race of all time. So yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's the favorite, but she doesn't have that big of a margin of error. If this was several years ago and she was just an outlier and doing this all on her own and she could run 52 high and still get a gold medal, it'd be one thing, but she needs to be close to her best to be able to win this race. And she needs to do it in a race where it's a combination of speed, strength, and technique. So if she's in that mindset, that's probably a good thing because she needs to be completely locked in to get that gold. And I am looking forward in 10 years to the Pressure is an Illusion TED Talk that she gives.
It's going to be great. She could run 51.95 and maybe lose because Dalilah Muhammad just had a race of her life and runs 51.90 again, ties the world record. So it's not even about her having her best race. She could have her best race, but there's another athlete on the track whose potential best could be better than her best on any given day. So in a way, it's kind of great to have that mindset. Pressure is an illusion. Maybe she has the mindset like maybe content to lose. I don't know. Like I don't. This is kind of getting like Mike Smith territory of NAU, but like the idea behind like you only can control what you can control. Like,
Uh-oh. Are you gonna say it? Are you gonna say it? Say it.
no,
Say the three
no, no,
words.
no.
Is she trusting the
I'm not gonna
process?
say.
Is that what you're saying? She's trusting the
No,
process.
no, no.
I
Not
like
trusting the
it.
process, but like it's
No,
like
no.
when you're going up against someone like Dalilah Muhammad, you have to put somewhere in your mind that like you may not win and it's okay because
Yeah, you detach yourself
you
from the
can't.
outcome.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, like, stop thinking about the outcome. That's what Mike Smith says. Don't worry about the outcome. People who worry about the outcome, freak. It's not
So
good
what
for
you're
you. So
saying is pressure is an illusion is sort of a synonym for trust the process, which I welcome because if I hear trust the process from an athlete, coach, one more time, I was going to throw my camera down on the ground. So this is a welcome sign. If people come up with other ways to say trust the process without actually uttering the most tired cliche now in all of sports, I will be thrilled. I will be absolutely thrilled. So thank you to Sydney for introducing a new phrase, and of course
yeah,
the inevitable T-shirts that are going to come from it.
yeah. I can't wait to first cross country meet of the year is asking Mike Smith after their team wins or loses and be like, hey, what are your thoughts on pressure? Is it an illusion or is it real? And he'll be like, pressure is an illusion. Like it's definitely a Mike Smith quote coming out of Sydney McLaughlin, which is great.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like them and like that meme where they're holding hands.
yeah,
The
yeah, yeah,
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mike Smith, and Sydney McLaughlin with the inspirational quotes.
yeah.